Okay, we live. No biggie. Nothing happening. Just doing little repairs. Actually, what I'm doing is being patient, waiting for my Mac Studio to arrive. Doing a step of faith. Step of faith. Step of faith. Meanwhile, let me get everything set up in here. Just the slow Mac Mini in here. And you know what though, but this is nothing to be spoiled and not being satisfied. I'm thankful, many thankful and many blessings, many blessings. I'm ready to set up a little spot here for my machine. I need to learn all of my functions on all of my toys. You know? I'm gonna replace this tape. Should I say add to it? Secure it. Let me see how this is gonna. Oh, this is my machine, Native Instruments. It's a music making machine that actually just runs on. It's not standalone. I don't know if it's standalone. It's a machine. It's I need to get my razor blade if I can find it. I haven't seen it in a while. Let's see. Wonder where it is. Little razor blade. I have another. Oh, they in the car. Hold on a second. Take a look around. Another little teeny oh, it's probably in the car. I just want to cut a little bit of this tape off of the buttons here. I never did really learn how to work this thing. Had it for a long time too. You know what? It seems like when I go live on my iPad, I get more viewers. So I'm experimenting, going live on my computer first, and then I'm going to go live on my iPad, and I'm going to compare the numbers. The numbers are really high, like the other couple of days ago. But the good part about it is I'm settling into my semi-retirement. Woo! I have a couple of cameras hooked up here. I have this one, and I have a headshot, and I have a screen. Have a couple of screens, but I'm not doing anything on it. No, yeah, I have my headshot right here, and I have my. You just sort of overhead, and I have a main screen, and then I have my uh, other screen over here. Main screen. And I have two screens here. Turn it just a little bit. This screen here didn't cost me a dime. It has a crack right here. It's cracked on this side, so from here I'm unable to, can't see over here. I can see a little bit down the bottom, and I can see through here just a little bit, but there's crack right here, and this part right here is not. But look how all this other real estate over here, all that real estate. But I'm just making myself a little stand for my Maschine. Let's see, put a little tape back here to secure it. I guess that's good enough. I'm gonna put one more little piece of tape. And it's my smoothie. You know how long it usually takes me to drink a smoothie. Oh, my chat room is right there too. Let me see. Where's it? I'm not able to see it from here. But I tell you, I just make it really big. This is my chat room right here. If anybody comes in. And I can see my chat room on my iPad. Let me set my iPad up. But I'm taking it easy, man. I'm not going to be stressing, pressing. I'm retired, 6'9". I remember my father when he was resting, and he said he was beating himself up for resting. He said, and he was saying, why is he beating himself up? All the years he worked, he said he deserved to be able to sit back and relax. And I've been beating myself up. I need to sit back and relax and enjoy my semi-retirement. My main man, I know that's you, Kevo. Kevo was out walking his dogs, I bet. And I'm only streaming on one platform this morning, YouTube only. But I'm gonna go ahead and set up everything for take a look at see if Maschine is working in here. I have to wait for an update for Maschine to start working on the on my Apple Silicon on the M chip. I have the M2 Mac Studio. See if this will fit right in here. Look, it's almost right. It's almost right to the look. That's amazing how it just slides right without a fraction of an inch, a millimeter. You know, I tell you, all things work together for good for those who call according to His purpose. And I've seen too many examples. I know they got a whole bunch of stuff on YouTube where things are. One guy on YouTube said he that he died, and he found his he said he died, and he found his he found on YouTube that he had died, and it was, but he was still here on this earth. He was still here in the body. Like I don't know what happened, but he said he found proof that he had died, and it was so strange. I should have saved it, but I didn't. My true, my true. Now I saw you this time. Ain't nothing happening, man. I'm just, I'm not pushing myself, too hard. Haven't figured out what exactly I'm going to be doing. It's the headshot, Matthew. That's the #1 headband, man, right there. Ain't nothing happening, man. What's happening with you? Tell me what's happening with you, man. I got you right here. I'm just half the stuff don't want to work on my Intel. How, man, everything's going? Yeah, everything's going just fine, man. It's just like I need to change. I need to rotate my tires, and I need to change my oil. I need to change my oil. I don't even want to drive my car until I change the oil. This is as long as I ever went without changing my oil. And just gonna relax, man. I'm not gonna be pressed about a whole lot of stuff. There's a heart in front of not. I just see not. I don't see. I got the heart. You know the heart on there where you do the heart things. It just all I can see is not just working. What's after not? Type that in again so I can see it when it moves up. Not much. Oh, not much. Getting up to the car, everything is expensive. Yeah, man. You know what I did? I turned some things off. Actually, I keep my car. I don't have a garage. I park it outside. I keep it all covered up. And the people that give the tickets around here, they know me, so they've been giving me a pass. One time I turned my tags off for a couple of years, but I don't want to say too much on the internet, But everything's good. I'm saving money. It's like I have a garage keeping the car covered up, saving a little bit of money, not having something. Yeah, man. Everything that went insurance seems like it tripled, man. Because I remember my insurance used to be like. First it was $80, then that's $120, then it's $100. And now I went on there to get some more insurance, man. They were saying almost like $600 or $700 for a month. I know that can't be right. That can't be right. That can't be right. Yeah, going to keep my car up. Everything is expensive. Yeah, man. Oil. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, my father used to always say oil. That's real important. You got to change your oil if you don't do nothing else. I was thinking about doing it myself. I got all the stuff. I got the jack and all that stuff. Used to be a guy in my building. Used to change my oil for like $30, man. He was out there working on somebody's car. I used to live in a rough neighborhood. And they came, the drug boys came to shoot somebody, and they accidentally shot him. He was a computer. I used to call him computer, man. They shot the wrong person, man. But yeah, I'm just thankful, man. I'm counting my blessings, man. Count my blessings. I think I might. Yeah, ain't nothing happening, man. Just chilling here. I'm practicing eating breakfast early as I can. I usually don't eat until like 1 o'clock. If I concentrate, I can eat at 1 o'clock. But I'm gonna start eating early. Yeah, man. Let me know how that real estate, man. I would like to actually. I guess I'm safe here in Washington D.C., but I'm thinking about my sister. My brother moved to Hawaii. I got a sister. Everybody moved away. I have 4 sisters. One of them is Maryland. One of them is like kind of. 3 of them are far away, and my brother's in Hawaii. But I'm thinking about moving someplace where I can go fishing. I'm thinking about moving someplace where I can go fishing, man. I live in D.C. It took them 50 years to clean up the Anacostia River and the Potomac River. And now I just heard that something got dumped in the river. It was, it was safe to eat the fish out of the water around here. Now I just heard something happened and they dumped something in the river around here. And now, I just heard it recently. All them years it took to get the river clean. I used to go fishing and wait for the tide to come in so I can catch the fish as they come in. You catch the fish when they come in, and that means the fish don't live in this dirty water. They live out, I used to catch, but anyway. I have a car so I can go out. Lost of mountains and land out here in the, Washington State. Oh, wow. Yeah, man, you out there you out there in the mountains, man. I mean, you out there where the guys go out and live up in the hills, man. You got a bunch of wilderness people out there, man. You got woods, man. You got enough woods out there to go. There's areas out there in Washington where you could go out there and you won't see nobody for a couple of years. Except for poachers. Yeah, you out there. Yeah, I gotta drive a long ways. Well, when I was in the Navy, I saw fresh water. I went to Jamaica. I went to Gitmo, Guantanamo Bay. The guys were dropping their dog tags in the water and watching it sparkle all the way down. I said, man, drop your dog tags in the water so they could see it sparkle. See the sunshine on. You can see almost to the bottom of the ocean. The river. Yeah, the ocean. It seemed like as near as you get nearer to the land, the water start getting polluted. Jacques Cousteau, I don't know if you remember Jacques Cousteau. 30 years ago, he said that the rivers only had a certain amount of time left before everything got polluted. I guess that was like 30 years ago, so I know all the rivers now. But you got to say your prayers over your food, though. You say your prayers over your food, but yeah, man, it's good to get a lot of fish, man. Yeah. Lately, I've been watching the guys fish on YouTube. Yeah, I've been watching the fishing guys on YouTube, man. Yeah. I just been watching the guys doing. I can sit back and watch that, man. So I don't like watching commercials, so I watch a little bit of YouTube and I watch a couple of movies on Amazon. I watch the same thing over and over again. Actually, I've been watching The Odd Couple and I've been watching Star Trek. Even though I've seen them, I can recite everything on Star Trek. I like Johnny Pneumatic. I watched that over and over again. Escape from New York. I like Waterworld. Mad Max. Mad Max in the Thunderdome with Tina Turner. Big Fish, yeah, man. Yeah, you out there. You out there where people. But you can go out there. I do want to go camping again. I haven't went camping since I was young. It'd be nice to have a little bit of land out here in Virginia or whatever. But I have a friend of mine moved to Montana. Oh, that's flat land. He says out there is like mostly it's a multicultural, mostly Hispanic, and it's a multicultural thing. I don't think they have any problems out there with ICE. I don't know. I need to ask them, but every once in a while he gets better weather. But I can't say here in Washington D.C. We very seldom, we caught the snowstorm last time. We very seldom get deep snow or or tornadoes or hurricanes or anything like that. But everything is good though. Everything is good, man. I'm just taking a break from everything. I'm taking a break from my music. Yeah, but I need to do the research and find out how badly polluted the river is around here. Like I said, man, it took years for them to clean it up, man. It took my whole lifetime for them to clean up the river good enough for to eat. My father said he used to swim in the river when he was kids. When they were small, he said they weren't a lot of places for black folk to swim. They had they had to swim in their own swimming pool. You know that story, right? But they used to swim in the river around here, man. That was like 100. That's 100 years ago. Cause he was 96. I just turned 6'9", man. 6'9". But ain't nothing happening, man. I'm on a slow computer here. I'm not even gonna try to do anything on this one. I am gonna mess with my I have to wait for Apple to do another update to see if I can get my machine working in there. But I'm sick of software, man. I'm going to go in the hardware. I have a keyboard in there. I got that Phantom. I can work the hardware on that. I haven't even learned how to work that. I'm going to learn how to work my toys, man. I got a lot of toys. I'm thankful. I got a lot of toys. And I'm just thankful to have all the stuff in here. Because I told you, I was in a fire like about 6 years ago. I lost everything except for the clothes on my back and one keyboard. But God blessed me to. He replaced what the locust has eaten. I remember my father told me that. He said, God's going to replace what the locust has eaten. Yeah, man, but everything is good. Oh, I can see better on this. I can see better on this screen here. Yeah. Yeah, Bigfoot country, man. Yeah, man. I ain't gonna talk too much about Bigfoot, but in some places it's against the law to shoot Bigfoot. It's in some places it's against the law to hunt a Bigfoot, man. Yeah, fishing is good, man. Washington State. That's something, man. I'm in Washington, D.C., you in Washington State. Yeah, but I'm just going to mess with this, let me see. I'm going to open up my machine. Yeah, man, but it's good to hear from you. Let me see. I'm going to open up Machina. Let's see. Which one is? It's my this my main screen right here. My main screen. I'm gonna see if Machina gonna open up. Man, I don't see how I survived with this slow computer. I did write a song on here. I wrote a song for my father on this Machina. I did it step by step. I was watching somebody and they were showing me on YouTube how to work Machina step by step. Actually, what I was doing, every night I would go in and I was buying some tea from this guy. It was $10 a bottle. This tea was strong. And I would get my Guinness Stout and Red Stripe. And I would drink this tea at night. And I would work on the song. I mean, I was wasted. I was so wasted I could feel the ground. I'm on the 9th floor. And every once in a while I was so wasted that I could feel the ground shaking. If you're really aware of things, you can notice things. You know, I'm saying sometimes it's good to get wasted because you can. I don't really call it wasted because you're more aware of your senses. You know. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to go back to smoking regular smoke because those vapes. I don't like them vapes that much, man. Those vapes don't do. They it's a messed up high. I think. It's a little. It's good for a little bit, just so that every blue moon with the vapes. I had to cut back on the vapes, but I think I'll go back to smoking my cannabis with my I drink Manischewitz wine at night, but I'm detoxing, man. Yeah. I'm saying you know what? Yeah, I need to go back to regular weed, or like I say, I need to leave them vapes alone. Those vapes are not too good, man. It's okay. Once every just one. If you have a vape, I think you shouldn't take one hit of vape every other day or every 3 days. It stays in your system too long. But when I was smoking weed, I used a vape. I used a dry weed vape. When I was using that, man, I could look back over the day and see what I did wrong, see who I shouldn't have talked to, see the people I shouldn't have said anything to. You know, some people, if you meet somebody and you have a bad that bump heads or whatever, don't never say nothing to that person again. Some people you don't need to talk to. Right? Actually, it's not. When you get into meditation, the less you talk, the more you can see. Yeah, I need to go back to my regular vape. I mean, dry weed vape. Or I just use a water filter if I have to smoke smoke. I had to use a water filter, man. You know, the filter it out, filter, get it nice and clean. I like a nice clean water filter hit, but you can see stuff, man. I'm sitting here talking and my machine. Yeah, you can see a lot of stuff, man. I don't really talk about it on the internet because it's a lot of weak people and they offended. People get offended, but that's their problem if they weak. The Bible even says, talking about weak people, don't offend people. If they weak, that's their problem. But I still have to be aware that there's people that's. Oh no, it's not working on here. See these two buttons? See the play button and the record button are not highlighted, so it's not even gonna work on here. I have to wait for another upgrade. Machine is not gonna work. It doesn't work on my Apple Silicon neither. See the record button and the play button are not highlighted. So the machine is not working on neither one of my computers. I need to wait for an update. Yeah, I'm gonna be waiting for the update. Yeah, I gotta wait for the update, man. Yeah, but yeah, I ain't got nothing else to say, man. I'm gonna get on out of here, and I'm gonna get in here and eat breakfast because oh, it's early. It's not even 9 o'clock yet. I'm gonna go in here and eat something. I don't eat till 1 o'clock. My father was the same way. I used to wake my father up like 7 o'clock in the morning when I was taking care of him and try to make him eat. Oh boy, he was mad about that. Yeah, you too, man. God bless you. God bless you and your family. Hey, probably before the year's out, man, I'm gonna come on your. Give me some time to get. I want to get everything up and running. I want to get my YouTube stuff up and running where I'm on my Phantom. I want to start making songs on my Phantom, and I want to do a whole. I want to be able to do a whole session where at least 16 tracks and all of the drum. I want all the drum stuff and. Well, when I get everything together. I just been getting the cameras together in the other room. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take these two cameras back in there and leave them in there. I'm not gonna do anything in here live except for on my iPad. I go live on my iPad. I'm gonna take these two cameras back in the other room, and I'm gonna I need to go back out and play in the subway and make some money. Yeah, I'll make some money. I'm going back in the subway and make enough money to get a Mac Mini. Plus, I want to upgrade. But let me go ahead and run, man. I'm babbling. Babbling Brook. God bless God bless us, everyone. I'm out. Matu, #1 headband man. Glad I ran into you. Take care.